Bianca Lopes, and this is Be in the Know, brought to you by OWI and Tail. And I have Jason Ten, the CEO of Sift, with me, who is a first-timer at OWI. Jason, welcome.
Hi, Bianca. I'm glad to be here.
Jason, tell me, you're using your tagline is digital trust and safety is right here staring me in the face. And we know that this is a common used word in a world that is super complex. Tell me what about your machine learning algorithm and what you're doing that is fundamentally different and has you processing 9,000 transactions per second.
Yeah, so we're taking the concepts that we learned building similar systems at Google, Facebook, and Amazon in terms of minimizing risk and protecting yourself against bad actors while also providing delightful user experiences that are relatively free of friction. That trade-off, we think, is an unnecessary one. And we look at best-in-class companies that are able to balance both ends of trust and safety. And so with a machine learning system, you're able to make fewer compromises. You're able to take risks where it makes sense, but then you're also able to add extra security steps and verification steps where it also makes sense. And so, really being more mindful and choiceful about how you interact with your customers as a business is the paradigm shift that we're trying to push.
You're using one of the words that most people don't even know where to start. When you think about machine learning, often a few things come to mind as a data scientist. You think about quantity, variety, and velocity. You've talked to me about, and some of the things that you talked about is the amount of data sets that your product can take into consideration, which is today's reality. Tell us a little bit about how that makes that trade-off no longer a need to be, and actually something that it can be equally amazing as it can be secure.
Yeah, so I think historically this problem has been solved with rules-based systems that are highly reactive and often generally just inaccurate. And so that forces our customers to have to hire armies of humans to manually sort and review suspicious transactions or suspicious messages or just suspicious activity in general. And so with a machine learning system, we've found evidence that you can put a lot of data to work with simple machine learning algorithms in a secure and stable environment and have the accuracy of your decisioning drastically improve to a point where you as a business can make automated decisions on the fly, sight unseen, without having to toss a bunch of people at the problem. And so as a business, this is a really different way of operating where you can decision in the moment rather than having to delay and wait or inconvenience your customers while you're trying to verify who they are. And again, this is how best-in-class companies solve this problem. If you take a look at Amazon's one-click checkout, that is the penultimate consumer experience, and it's a big part of why Amazon has become so dominant. They're able to offer risk-free, low-friction customer experiences as their gold standard.
And when you think about where we are in that journey, you have some massive clients who've been growing a lot. And you started with a background in science that was used to be in your name. So what is ahead, and what is some of the literacy and some of what people can expect from your session on Wednesday?
Yeah, so I think this industry is one that is fascinating because there's an adversarial component to it. There's an enemy who is very motivated to do what they do, and this is often organized crime that we're going against, and we think it's only going to increase in sophistication and velocity as everything moves online. And so, we have to stay on top of our game. We have to continue to invest in our technology and continue to make our product even better. So over the next few years, you can bet that we're going to continue to improve the precision and accuracy of our systems, the scalability as we continue to work with more customers, and really recognize the fact that bad actors and bad behavior comes in all shapes and sizes. We've expanded over the last few years from a focus on just payments fraud to also solving spam and scam problems on the content side, fake accounts and account takeover on the account side. And so we expect that this is just the tip of the iceberg. Human behavior knows no boundaries when it comes to shapes and sizes, and that goes for both trustworthy and non-trustworthy people.
I often say this, I'm like, criminals don't do POCs, they don't care, they use the coolest, fastest technology to get to where they need to go. So if you're wondering what Sift is all about and how they're changing and leading the way in digital trust and safety, make sure you attend Jason's session on Wednesday and stay in the know. Thank Jason for joining me, and I'll see you in Vegas.